Let's talk.
Hello, y'all. Hello, our Weirdo Society. Good morning or good afternoon or near good night, depending on when you guys are watching or where.
Right.
I'm your Gen Z host, Trinity Grace.
And I am Danielle Nikki, your Gen X host. I'm sorry, our producer had us cracking up before.
This is going to be a little rocky in my little spiel because he just said good luck. And it's like, dang.
Good luck.
Anyway.
Before we get started, though, thank you so much to Timea Manning for the donation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Show some love for they. Put your pronouns in the comments, please, so we know. For them in the comments, please. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. But literally, Trinity Grace, Danielle, Nikki.
Yes. Hello.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please. And thank you. Thank you guys so much for joining Let's Talk Live. I didn't say it before. This is our 60th episode.
60.
What's good, y'all? Oh my God.
Look at us.
Literally amazing. But just so you guys know, you can put the notification bell for YouTube, Spotify, wherever you guys are watching. You can do it for every individual live on YouTube, or you can do it for the whole channel in general, or like a lot of the people in the comments, set an alarm because you guys are like bright and early, which amazing. Thank you so much. But if you guys are watching later on YouTube, make sure to hype the video. It really helps to expand the Weirdo Society and bring our people and, enjoy the chaos. And we are literally on every social media platform, and I mean every single one, at Our Two Gens. It's going to be the same across all platforms. There are a lot of fake accounts out there, but just so you guys know, it is literally at Our Two Gens or Let's Talk Our Two Gens.
Yes.
Always. And you guys can stream our podcast wherever you guys stream your podcast. And I mean like literally wherever. Podbeam, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, like literally every single one. Thank you to our people over there on Apple and Spotify. You guys are showing the love, leaving the reviews, the comments. We love hearing from y'all. We see you, we hear you, we appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. We love y'all.
Yes.
Thank you.
We
also have merch. Go to our2gens.com to go look at it. We have some tumblers. We have some fun stuff coming soon because our 1-year anniversary is coming up. So we wanted to put it out there that some stuff is cooking up. So go ahead and check that out and be on the lookout for some fun stuff in the future. And we are on Patreon, and we drop a Patreon episode every Friday. So make sure to go join us on Fridays because those are like chaotic, and YouTube moderation doesn't exist over there.
Exactly. And we take advantage.
So, take that as you will. But before we get into it, you want to say hi to our weirdos?
Yes. Slothy with Munchies. Thanks so much for the donation.
Goodbye,
we love you.
Y'all. We just got started. Oh, thank you.
Y'all are the best.
Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are already, I didn't even have to ask. Literally, y'all are amazing. Make sure to put the green and blue hearts for our producer and our editor. Producer, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Wow.
Okay.
He's feeling some type of way today.
No.
I'm on some bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, let's not
Good morning.
hype it up. Come on, blue and green hearts. Oh my goodness, Winifred Ford, thank you so much for the donation.
Y'all, what are you doing?
Get out of here.
Love y'all.
Get out of here. Okay, you literally brighten our day, and we literally say this all the time, but going live with y'all is so much better than just filming alone. It
really is.
You guys make it so much better. The experience is much grander, and I love our Weirdo Society, coined by y'all, by the way, so y'all ate with that. And just thank you guys so much. Hello.
Welcome. Let's do this. It's a Thursday.
It is a Thursday. You ready to get into it?
I am so ready.
All right, I have the first Reddit. This one is a relationship advice. Okay. My boyfriend keeps answering questions that people ask me, and I don't know how to get him to stop without making every conversation awkward. We've been together for 5 years and living together for 2. This is not a huge relationship crisis, but it's become one of those small things I notice every time it happens. When we're with other people and someone asks me a question, my boyfriend will answer before I get the chance. Someone asks what I thought of a movie, he'll say, she liked it, but thought the ending was weak. Someone asks whether I'm free next weekend, and he'll immediately explain what we have planned. Even the harmless stuff, like what food I prefer, or whether I've been somewhere before, he'll jump in with an answer. The annoying part is that he's usually correct. He knows me very well. I don't think he's trying to control me or speak over me intentionally. He seems to treat it almost like we're contributing to the same conversation. I've started saying things like, I can answer, or just continuing with my old response, but then I feel like I'm publicly correcting him over something tiny. I mentioned it privately once, and he seemed genuinely surprised. He said he thought he was just helping keep the conversation moving and that I sometimes answer for him too. That's true, but I don't think I do it as nearly as often. How do I explain why this bothers me without turning normal conversations into a situation where he's constantly monitoring whether or not he's allowed to speak?
Well, that's so weird to me because I agree. Yes, he's probably just contributing to the conversation. He is kind of weird because contributing means your own thoughts.
Yeah,
you know,
not speaking for me.
Exactly. But to answer for me is actually rude. Like you can just tell him like, this feels rude to me because you're talking over me. I was about to answer.
That part.
And then you're just like, I'm going to answer for her. Why don't you say, I actually like the movie too, or something?
You know?
Let me answer my question because they asked me directly.
That part. Because does he have an opinion? Is he so eager to answer himself?
No.
If someone asks him a question, he's like, oh yeah, let me answer that too. It's like, or are you going to allow me to answer for you?
Absolutely not. I just want to answer for you because I know the answer. And like she said, he's usually right. I can answer most of the questions for my man, but he has his own opinion.
Stop it. We've been married way too long. She answers for me. Stop it.
Why are you putting me on blast?
Yeah,
Oh my God. Not you airing it out.
Sounds like they've been married for a long time.
Like 18 months. They've been together
18 months is crazy.
They might have locked in. They might have found their people. You know
they really
I mean?
are. And so, I mean, like I said, I understand, but you got to let somebody answer their own questions.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like it just feels very rude that you're just like.
Yeah. And it doesn't seem like she thinks it's like a big deal. It's like a slight annoyance, but.
She got to let him know.
Yeah.
Let him know.
You
I don't
have
think
to.
he's trying to be.
No.
They just probably go back and forth in their conversations.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't think it's like a big red flag, but definitely it's a conversation that needs to be had. Yeah.
And he has to listen. And if he doesn't like listen to her, then that's the red flag.
The red flag.
Like you have to be able to see what you're doing is bothering her.
That part.
And so then we move forward from there.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
What is this is Sophie said duct tape. Shush.
You know the meme where you're grabbing the
grab that mouth for real. Just shush. Let me do this.
Len Red said embarrass him about it one time, he'll stop.
God. And that's the thing.
Brutal.
It's not rude. Like what he's doing is rude, but I don't feel like he's intentionally trying to be that guy.
No. Because if it was a toxic way, then he'd be putting her down in some sort of
Mm-hmm.
manner. But he's just like, I know you so well.
Right.
And yeah, of course, this is what she thinks.
Like, no, shush. Keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, we would be complaining if he didn't know anything about her, too.
True, but it's not about knowing the information. It's about telling other people and answering my questions for me. They asked me a direct question.
True.
Because when it's so funny, because you could be like, babe, what did I? Because that's one thing I will do.
Yeah.
I'd be like, where's my upper half of my brain?
He won't know it.
To answer the question for me. But if you just jump in and do it, no, I don't like that at all.
No, yeah, I agree.
Am I the asshole for refusing to be my dad's retirement plan after he skipped my whole childhood?
Whoa.
I, 29 female, grew up mostly with my mom. My dad was around here and there, but he chose his second family over me most of the time. Missed recitals, missed graduation, forgotten birthdays. I made peace with it years ago and built a decent life on my own, no thanks to him. Last month, he called me out of nowhere. He's 61 now. His health isn't great, and his savings are basically gone because he helped his other kids with houses and cars over the years. He asked if I'd be willing to let him move in with me eventually, or at least start chipping in monthly so he's not stuck when he can't work anymore. I told him no. I said I'm not going to be the backup plan for a parent who wasn't there when I actually needed one, especially after his other kids got the actual parenting and the financial help. He got upset. He said, family is family, and I'm being cold and keeping score over old stuff. He also said his other two kids can't help much because they have their own families, implying I should help him since I don't have kids yet. My mom thinks I did the right thing. A couple of relatives on his side are saying I'm being harsh. They say that a parent is a parent no matter what, and that I'll regret it if something happens to him. Now I'm second-guessing myself a bit, wondering if I'm supposed to just get over the past because he's my dad. Am I the asshole for shutting this down?
No, I don't think so. You don't owe him anything.
A damn thing.
Blood does not make you family. You got to earn that part, and he did not earn that. Ask your other kids. And if they're busy, it looks like you out of luck.
Okay.
We don't always get what we want.
And so you want to put it on me, the kid that you threw away, essentially,
right?
Because they have a family,
right?
Well, that means they have space.
Ooh,
okay,
a guest room of some sort, or whatever. But I'm out here living my life without you, like I've done my whole life. And all of a sudden, you want to come back in?
The audacity!
I think not. No, continue your life in peace. You do not need him; he needs you. And that's the part that everyone's like, "Oh my God!" Da, 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 da.
Yeah, he needs a red flag. I'm a little late, but you need a red flag for dad.
I didn't see anyone else being pressed when I needed my dad and and he wasn't showing up.
Right. Exactly.
Because my pain isn't valid, but when he need me all of a sudden.
Now family's family? Now family's family.
I don't think so.
Okay?
I don't think so.
We're talking about that's your parent and you're going to feel bad if something happens. So excuse me? What happened to me?
Yeah, if something happened to me.
29 years
and he
by
missed
myself?
all of that? I think not.
Yeah, those titles only seem to pertain to the parent. They never pertain to the kids.
Never.
You know?
Yeah, what about kids are kids? Yeah, you started a whole new family. What about the first kid that you made?
That part.
Like you made a whole kid and you went out about your business.
Exactly.
Now.
You missed that time. I'm sorry you can't get it back. It happened. Deal with it now. These are the consequences of your actions as well.
Exactly. And the fact that you have no money because you were helping them with down payments on houses and cars and stuff. And then to have the audacity to come to me.
But also go talk to your kids, because if you supported them so well and all of a sudden they don't have space to support you back,
right?
Go talk to them.
Maybe they have a car you can live in.
That's what
that you help down payment on. Like, are you kidding me?
Oops. A car you can live in.
I just don't like that at all. Like you ignored me my whole life and now you want to come for support?
That part.
What about my support?
That part. But yeah, no one was looking out for OP. I'm sorry. They're good and now they're independent. Yeah. You don't need him.
Ask your other kids. Absolutely not.
Everybody's like tacky. Yeah. I'm sorry. The behavior is tacky because it's just like, why come to me? That I should be the last person that you come to.
And you established this relationship. So let's just keep it rolling.
That part.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I think we're pretty set in stone on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this whole family thing, that it's just a word, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
To describe something, right? So we're going to have to start checking exactly what we consider family at the door. Because this is getting crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as you know, on this show, we all about found family, chosen family. And if somebody is not adding to your life in that way, why are we holding on to it? Because of family. Like, people be like, it's family, so you have to. Like, do I?
Man, that word really be dragging people through the mud, making them suffer horrendous situations because of that word. It's like, God, you can choose to not.
Exactly. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Not the asshole, whatever
not
it was.
At
None.
all. Before I go to the thread, I just find it amazing that you guys are legit in the comments making friends. And I think that's so cool.
It's so great.
But, good on the Weirdo Society, y'all. Y'all are having full conversations. Anyway, I have our next thread. This one is very funny, I think, and kind of useless. But if you can please go to my screen for the visuals.
Nothing is useless.
It drops the most useless piece of information that you know.
Literally useless.
While I get the whole woo, nothing is useless.
Right. I love it.
This one. Wombats are the only animals in the world that produce square poop.
Square poop. I did
not know that. And does it hurt? That's my question.
You know what? You're right.
Because our little canal or whatever.
Their sphincter. Maybe they don't have one.
What did you call it?
The little canal. Our little intestine, our booty hole.
I thought you said canal.
Because that's
but she's doing a spiral. Moving with her hand.
It's in this shape. So if it's in this shape, like a blocky shape,
how does that happen?
Is it scraping the edges of the canal?
This is a very good question.
This is a good question.
Because I know it's a fact. I just don't know how.
Yeah. Unless they're super, super tiny and they just come out in little.
I don't know.
No?
But cute.
Hey,
super cute.
This one is kind of Pete Gossley. If you get a new iPhone and call Apple customer service line, threaten to return your phone because they didn't include a wall adapter, the first line agents are supposed to send you one free of charge.
That thing that they took from us.
Yes.
Because we used to be a proper society and it came with a block, a cord, Everything.
But now it doesn't. But if you're like, hey, it didn't come with one, I need to charge my phone, they're supposed to send you one free of charge.
I like this. I like this.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. I will do that.
Pigs can't look at the sky.
Do they not have the...
like Batman?
Right. They can't move their neck? What is that about?
But like, if you think about it, right? They can't. I mean, they look sideways, yeah, but then they don't really
look down.
They don't really have like a neck
up.
situation.
That's actually a good... Yeah, I'm just like...
Now that you think about it, you know, it's kind of like they can't.
That makes sense, yes.
You can't lick your elbow. It's physically impossible. And before we try it on live, don't try it because this is live
this is
and this is out there. I tried it when I read it.
And were you unsuccessful?
I was unsuccessful. So it's true. You can't. And
I'm not going to try it. I believe you.
Are there any short-armed, little elbow people who
actually
can?
Because I have long arms too, so I can understand.
If you're like crazy double jointed, you know how people who don't have like collarbones or whatever, maybe they can like swing it.
Right.
And just like really lick.
That Stranger Things kid.
Yeah.
Maybe he can do it.
Someone call Gaten. See if he can. Yeah, because that's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Male squirrels' brains enlargen in the fall and remember where they hid all their food that they collected for the winter. It's called nut caching.
All right, I'm a child. It's called what now?
Nut
caching.
You said
I'm cashing these nuts.
God, none of us matured.
No. It's boring. Being mature is boring.
Next one. 90% of koala bears have chlamydia.
Oh.
Why?
Wait. Sexually transmitted?
Koala bears?
Do they are they born with it? How many percent?
90%. Why is my question.
Now I want to know why
do humans we have it?
Who was screwing
Who exactly?
Whoa.
Leave koalas alone.
Oh my. That's crazy, y'all. That's actually insane. We're all just in shock. Like,
yeah, I don't like it.
Ooh,
what?
Wait. People are like, why? How?
What?
Sense? No, what?
Exactly, chat.
The chat is, yes, we are in agreement.
Like, excuse me. The dot over the lowercase I or J is called the tittle.
Yes, I love this.
Did you know this?
I didn't. Why didn't I know this?
It's called the tittle.
A tittle? You forgot the tittle.
Yeah, you know.
I have a tittle in my name.
So do I. I have two.
Two tittles. All right, we see where this is going.
How many tittles do you have in your eyes?
How many tittles do you have? Put in the chat, in the comments.
If it's lowercase, so Jazzy, I know you got one. Oh my God. Me, Bizzle, I know you have one too. Goodbye. This is funny.
Oh,
Put in the chat how many tittles y'all have, just so we know. Oh, good Lord. A raccoon has... Oh, wait. Can I say this word?
Of
please?
Course.
Yes? Okay. A raccoon has a dick bone that is supposed to summon witches.
Wait, what?
And yes, I was really, really curious. So we went over to Google.
Okay.
They also used it for toothpicks.
What? Raccoon dick? Okay.
A raccoon dick bone.
Get it together.
And they would like take it out of it.
Oh no.
Remove all the meat or whatever.
Pause. She said the meat.
And then use it as a toothpick. Isn't that crazy?
That is horrendous. Humans are terrible.
Now I can't look at toothpicks the same.
That's what I'm saying.
Because wouldn't this be the origin of toothpicks?
Oh, but they don't have enough raccoons, so they just cut down trees.
Oh, this is hilarious. But yes, and it's also good luck charms as well.
Who decided this?
So this is true. This is amazing, and it's kind of tea. But that was the last one. Thank you very much.
Oh, amazing.
Completely useless, but it made our day so much better.
I would argue it's not useless.
You know?
This was all very good information.
Now we know. But if you guys know any like crazy, random, useless knowledge, go ahead and drop it in the comments, please, because why not?
Raccoons, they have a bone in there?
They do.
Yeah, they said it was around, I'm sorry. They said, I looked further, 4 to 6 inches, and they would just like remove it, shape it, and then use it as a toothpick.
My voice got high and everything.
What? What?
This is evil.
And like, who was the first person that was like, actually, I'm going to pick food out of my teeth with this?
That part. Why specifically the bone of a raccoon's?
Because there's so many bones in the world.
There's so many options.
But you chose the raccoon pee-pee.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah. So Mirage says, my fun fact is dogs sweat from their paws.
Really?
That's interesting.
Really?
All right. But yeah, Koala Bear said, welcome to Thursdays. Exactly.
That part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For some reason, the chaos is heightened.
Heightened on Thursdays. End of the week, everyone's feeling good. And you know.
Exactly.
But shout out to the 100 people that we have in the place
hey,
right now.
Hey, y'all. So I have the next Reddit. Am I the asshole for selling concert tickets I bought for my friend's birthday? I am a content creator, and I bought 2 tickets to a concert because I wanted to take one of my close friends for her birthday. As the concert got closer, though, another friend of mine who was already going had an extra ticket available in much closer seats. Since I care about getting good content for my social media, I really wanted those seats. The footage would be better, and I'd have a greater experience. So I decided to sell the 2 tickets I originally bought and get myself the better seat. I ended up going with the friend who was already going rather than the friend whose birthday the original tickets were for. I spoke to her and advised her of everything. I even asked how she would feel if I went forward. She told me that she was mad, but if the roles were reversed, I wouldn't have been. I understand shit happens, and if the tickets didn't work out for my birthday, I would be okay with it. I also was going to get her another birthday gift on top of it, so I don't understand why she was so hurt. My friend is now extremely upset with me because I sold the tickets that were supposed to be her birthday gift, profited from selling them, and then chose to go with someone else instead. From my perspective, I didn't intend to hurt her. I thought I was making a decision that made sense for me, especially since I wanted the better seat for content. I also didn't think that selling the original tickets necessarily meant I didn't value our friendship. She called me selfish, and now I'm wondering whether I genuinely crossed a line or if I should be allowed to change plans when I realize I can have a better experience. Am I the asshole?
Yes, you are. Oh my God.
You are 100% the asshole. Are you kidding me?
That's crazy. And the fact that you had no regrets afterward.
Not one.
Is actually kind of crazy.
Right?
She stood 10 toes down on her decision.
10
and
toes.
She's like, what? It was for her birthday. And you said content comes before anything else. You might have just burned this relationship because you wanted better content. It ain't that important. I'm telling you, it ain't that important.
Right.
And no, you are such a liar. Pinocchio, please. If the roles were reversed, you would have been so pressed because that is a knock against your beloved content. Okay? She would have been so pressed, and she probably would have never let her hear the end of it.
Exactly.
It was supposed to be for her birthday. Who cares about your content?
She does.
And then going to the concert with someone else, and then for content, so she's going to post all about it, and her friend's going to see that she wasn't a part of this experience. And who cares about your additional gift that was probably so cheap because you got concert tickets?
Right.
How does she not see that she's the evil one here?
So the fun part was I scrolled a little more and I found the other side of this conversation, and she did not lie in this post. Everything is exactly as she put it. But the other friend was like, am I the asshole for being upset? And everybody was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So the friend's post is still up. This post has been deleted. Because you were the asshole, sweetie.
The people who are actually in the wrong, they always delete it because they see everyone in the comments coming for them. Like,
yeah,
babe,
There's in no way were you not the asshole.
That part.
And especially your justification. I would have been okay with it.
No, you
It was
wouldn't
for content. And you say that as if that matters to me. It was my birthday. I didn't ask you to buy these tickets. That's the thing.
Part. Ooh.
You did it on your own as a birthday gift to me and then took it back.
Right.
What?
Good for content. Oh, that's what I hate. It's like content above everything, above people's relationships and everything. God. It's like, dang.
Content creation has gotten really out of hand. I have friends who are like, I don't spend time with this other friend anymore because anytime we go someplace, it's all about capturing content. We never experience anything anymore. No. And I've told the story before. When we went to go see Renaissance, I took one picture and I put my phone away. You know, I did not want to experience the concert through my phone. I wanted to see it. I have memories.
People were like, oh my God, I just want to be able to watch it later on. It's like, but you're not remembering it, and that's why you need to watch it later on because you're not absorbing what's going on.
Exactly, and you experienced it through a screen. If you could have saved your $700, okay?
You wanted to be there present for what?
Exactly.
Anytime I ever take photos or whatever or videos, it'd be of the ceiling of because I'm over here looking,
I'm experiencing.
I'm not through the phone. Put the phone down. It's not that important.
No,
your friendship is, but I guess not.
No, it was not. Absolutely not.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, people are like, I would have ended that friendship. Yeah, this would be the end for me.
Yeah.
Because you just know that you aren't even more important than what's going on with her YouTube page or her TikTok.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, well, you do that.
Yeah.
No shade to you, but I'm just going to do me now.
Do me. It's Sweet A said she should have kept the post up for content.
Ooh,
the Reddit post up for
her content. Exactly. Screen grab and look at a few of those comments because they were not nice.
Oops. Yeah, she was in the wrong. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red flag for her.
Pretty set in stone. All right. I have the next Reddit. This one is Off My Chest. A little long, but walk with me. My boyfriend told me he was a bully, and now I can't see him the same way.
Ooh.
My boyfriend, 24 male, and I, 23 female, have been dating for 18 months. He's always been really loving and caring and never showed any signs of apathy or disdain for other people. Even when I've been annoyed at my friends or family, he has helped me to be forgiving and see the positive aspects of all of my relationships. A couple of weeks ago, we were at a party and one of the girls in our friend group brought her new boyfriend, Chris. He was really quiet and shy at first, but as the night went on and he got a few drinks down, he got more confident and started joining in on conversations. Eventually, Chris came up to my boyfriend, shook his hand, and called him by his name even though they hadn't been introduced. He asked him if he remembered going to the same school together. My boyfriend was taken aback and said that he didn't remember him. The conversation felt iffy and Chris awkwardly excused himself. For some reason, the situation stuck with me and I brought it up to Liam a few days later. I asked him why Chris could possibly think they knew each other and he shrugged it off and said he didn't know. I could sense he was acting weird and holding something back. I asked him if there was anyone with the same name at his school, and he said there could have been this one kid in 7th grade who his friends used to make fun of. I immediately froze. My boyfriend knows I have severe trauma from being bullied as a child and has on multiple occasions seen me having panic attacks because of my social anxiety, which was a result of the bullying. I went to therapy for years to process my trauma, and I still struggle with it. So I asked him if he was an active participant in the bullying too. And his response was, I guess. And I didn't really shut it down either. I was just sort of rolling with the punches, he said. He insisted that this Chris couldn't have been the same kid and that the bullying wasn't severe. They would just make fun of his clothes sometimes and make jokes about him not having friends. The thing is, I really do think it's the same Chris. I don't see why he would come up to my boyfriend with drunken confidence and ask if he remembered him if it was just a random coincidence.
Right.
But regardless, my boyfriend has admitted to bullying someone as a child. And while I understand that him and his friends were children, I really am struggling to process this. It's been nearly 2 weeks and I just can't see my boyfriend in the same way. Every time we talk or hang out, I have this lingering feeling that if he met me while I was a kid, not only would he have disliked me, but he also could have been one of my bullies. I understand it is a result of my own trauma, but I just cannot bring myself to understand why children bully other children. It is not something I would ever do. And even though I was already being bullied as a kid, I never allowed myself to be a bystander while someone else was being bullied. I don't know what to do now. I just feel so lost.
Oh, I completely understand because you're like, okay, I know you now, but your origin story was a bully. There's people out there in the world who look at you and remember you with trauma. because of what you did to them and how they now experience the world is through the trauma that you gave them. And that's hard to let go of.
Yeah.
Because, that's, especially if you have such an experience of bullying yourself, because I hate bullies, like hate with a passion. Because why does that make you feel better? To tear somebody else down. And a lot of bullies just like graduate into adult bullying. You know, it's not like you are, making fun of my clothes or anything anymore. Now you're making the workplace harder for me. And now you are keeping me from my promotions and talking shit behind my back because you are a bully. So a lot of the behavior doesn't go away. It just morphs. And so it's hard to look at someone who willingly bullied someone as a child and think that they're not the same type of person as an adult.
I agree.
Yes, some people can change. I'm not saying they can't.
Yeah.
But if you don't even acknowledge, because her boyfriend didn't acknowledge at all.
I do not like the way that he brought it up, or like he was just like,
maybe.
My friends were there and I wasn't really a part of it. And then we did some things. It was kind of small. It's like no amount of bullying is small or large.
Exactly.
Bullying is wrong. Period and done.
And you are not a safe space, what you told her, because somebody was being bullied in front of you and you allowed it. You didn't even say anything. Even if you don't jump in, like you didn't talk to your friends later, like, hey, let him go. Or, don't say shit to him. Like you just let it go.
Nothing.
You were a bystander. So that's how you go through life, as a bystander when people are being harmed.
Exactly.
That's the problem with our country right now. So many people are being harmed and people are just sitting by, letting it happen. Like, can we have more people that stand the fuck up?
That part.
Like, just that.
Part. Yeah.
So, no, I don't like it. I couldn't be with a bully. I really couldn't.
No. And as the OP is traumatized by bullying and now she can't see anything else from her boyfriend, I'm sorry to say, but I think this relationship might be over.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you don't feel safe. Again, he didn't take accountability for being a bystander, which I feel like he was a part of it, but
100%.
He just tried to downplay it, but that's just me. And now this whole situation's weird. And you're just like, he's a good person. Is he though? Is this a temporary situation?
And is he a good person to you right now?
But to everyone else, he's evil.
That's what I'm saying.
And again, now you're the bystander to his situation. And that's not a situation you want to put yourself in. So I say no.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
And also poor Chris, because he finally found the courage to come up to his bully.
Something.
And then he was like, I don't really remember you. Excuse me.
Wow.
You made my life hell and you feel like you have the right to not remember me?
I see that a lot because, just in my field, I know a lot of writers, and writers tend to be the quiet people that maybe were friends with the English teacher and maybe weren't the popular kid and got bullied. And a lot of them say they come across their bullies as adults. And what's really funny is their bullies reach out to them and they'll like hit their DMs and be like, oh my God, you wrote that thing. I'm so proud of you. Can you read my thing? Like they want favors from them.
I wish you would.
And they don't even acknowledge. They're like, oh yeah, I remember you from school. It's like, you remember me? Do you remember making my life hell?
Every single day.
Yeah. So no.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's why we also call y'all the weirdos, okay? And this is like the society of weird people. Like, are you kidding me?
Right.
We like the weirdos because the weirdos are good people.
Exactly.
They took time to develop their personalities outside of just
being hot or just playing sports
like
or
that.
whatever.
You guys are clever. You guys are smart. You guys are punctual and on time. Gorgeous people. And those are the people that we want to foster and love and care for, because the people who are bullies, whatever to them, because that makes you a terrible person. Your personality is garbage and you don't deserve our attention.
Right. And this is a safe space for the weirdos.
For the weirdos, always.
Always. So Christina said that 2 of her bullies got engaged.
Is that right?
Ugh.
Their children about to be cruel.
Yeah, they're going to come together and make some bullshit.
Exactly.
Good Lord.
Yeah, compliance is bullying. That's a very good point, because you are not actively participating, but you're not stopping it either.
And that's what we see in government right now.
Exactly.
It's just horrendous. I'm sorry, but I don't understand the concept of bullying too. It's like, you know how much effort it is to torture somebody else when you can just either not even speak to that person, which that's an option,
right,
or be kind to people.
Exactly.
It takes so much effort to put someone down, to remember that, wait, I got to go traumatize that person real quick. Are you kidding me?
Because it makes them feel better because they have whatever they have going on in their life, and to deflect from their own feelings and how they feel about themselves, they push that out on other people. And I'm like, well, that says a lot about you, period.
That part.
So, and I don't like to give people excuses. Yes, to know your origin story is one thing. Your mom is, works too much and you're home by yourself or blah, blah. Yes, we all have trauma.
Yeah.
What you're doing to me is trauma.
It's trauma.
But you don't see me turning around giving it to other people.
Exactly.
I don't like that at all. Someone, sorry if I lost it, but said, Reese, when Michael B. Jordan ran into his bully on the red carpet. Did you guys see that? Yes. She was interviewing him on a red carpet, microphone and all. And the way he looked at her, I was like, what's going on? He was just staring at her.
Oh my God.
And he was like, do you remember bullying me back then? Because they went to the same school. And she was like, I was like, yes, call them out.
Oh my
God. Call them out. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Thank you, Koala Bear, so much.
Thank you for your donation. Thank you.
We love y'all down, seriously. And this will always be fostering y'all, your personality, your careers, your mental health, always. Absolutely. So thank you guys so much for joining us here. And literally never give the light of day to your bullies because they don't deserve your time or your thoughts ever.
Nope. Am I overreacting for designing my own engagement ring? I know my fiancé plans to propose soon, but I'm worried he's going to have trouble picking the engagement ring I'll love forever. I'm picky, so I designed my own. A friend recommended Angara, and I'm in love with everything I've seen online. Not only do they have engagement and wedding rings, but necklaces, bracelets, earrings, and even jewelry for men. Angara rings are fully customizable. I got to pick my metal, gemstone, cut, and setting. I decided that I wanted a peridot gemstone on my engagement ring. My birthday is in August, but peridots also symbolize confidence and happiness, and that's exactly what I want to bring into my marriage. And best of all, I'll save up to 15% off my order by using promo code R2Gens. Plus, I'll get free shipping, and they make returns easy. I love my Angara ring, but I have to know, am I overreacting?
Not overreacting. Link in the description.
All right. I have the next thread.
Let's do it.
Mine. Thank you. What's your petty movie prop pet peeve?
Oh.
Because I have a few. Yeah, I have a few.
We knew.
So OPs is mine is characters who are not strangers texting one another with zero text history.
Yeah.
When they pull up their phone and you're like, oh, we're besties, but this is our first text message to each other. Let's establish a history, please, right? But I looked in the comments and someone commented on this and they were like, I work in, VFX and TV and stuff, and they'll bring it up to showrunners and directors and they'll be like, nah, it's no big deal. You don't have to.
Wait,
it's
details,
like, no, you do.
Details.
You do because we notice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A full-ass hot breakfast on a weekday morning. Character takes one bite and is like, gotta run.
Oh, I hate that.
Do you know how bad that pisses me off?
Every Disney movie ever.
Pancakes, bacon, eggs, orange juice, and you gonna take a strawberry and bounce?
And bounce like I gotta go. Or they like getting ready to dig in and they're like, oh wait,
I gotta go.
Plate's still there.
No.
They put the whole plate full of food in the sink.
No. I am so mad at that. I hate it. One small suitcase, the only bag the character takes on vacation, somehow holds 12 complete outfits, an overcoat, and 27 pairs of shoes.
Don't even get me started on this one. I will die on this hill. I want to see a realistic amount of suitcases.
Right. I need 3 bags.
And it always be like a little, not even the check-in one, a carry-on.
Yes.
And it carries all of that. Don't lie to me.
I mean, she got everything, even her full hair. Like she got different wigs. She got her full makeup. No.
Don't lie to me.
No. Mm-mm. Skincare alone for that chick would be the carry-on.
That part. Mm-mm. Clothes that can't be folded.
Right. Yeah. No. Nobody says goodbye when hanging up the phone. Drives me bonkers.
Yeah. And so they just like, okay.
So as a writer, I can let you guys in on just a little thing. We're not supposed to write anything that's like boring. You don't want to be like, hello, goodbye, how are you? Those are boring, right? And so the actor can ad-lib that. They could be like, okay, bye. But if it's not on the page, a lot of times they won't say it. And so it's kind of like one of those things that you meet the conversation as late as possible and you end as soon as possible.
Okay.
And so a lot of times we don't write the hellos, the goodbyes. People pick up the phone and they be like, yeah, so what I was thinking was blah, blah, blah.
Goodbye.
And there's no hello, how are you doing? I'm good. How's the weather where you are? You know what I mean?
That's true.
So it's a weird screenwriting thing. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I guess that's fair. But you don't have to specifically write hello, goodbye, right? You can be like, all right, I'm gonna catch you. Or, realistically, there's like a outro to the call. It doesn't have to be like goodbye. It's just like,
be like, all right, I'll see you.
Something.
Exactly. We could do that. Yeah. We could do that. A student's backpack is so empty that the straps are sticking up on their shoulders. Just put a book in there.
I feel this heavily.
Yes.
Heavily. Like, why are you wasting time on an empty backpack?
I know.
Put some rocks in there. I just want to know something's in there. Same about the cups.
Hold, please.
Oh.
People in big cities always find parking right in front of whatever building they're going to. Because I love LA, but you will never find parking. And people in LA movies, they'd be like, right in front of the courthouse.
It'd be beautiful. Not even parallel parking, but like an actual parking spot. Mm-hmm. It's like,
stop.
Who you lying to?
Stop. Not props, but wardrobe. I hate when characters lounge around the house fully clothed, shoes laced, accessories on, button up to the chin and all.
Yeah.
Same. That stresses me out.
Yeah.
I'd be like, where are your inside clothes?
Yeah. Where are you going too? They never go anywhere, but they get fully dressed. Full beat
shoes. I know. Full beat face.
Yeah.
No.
Realistically, no.
Don't like it. Empty takeout cups. I put this last because this is my pet peeve.
All right.
To infinity.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, why can't they even just fill them with water so actors aren't flinging them around while they talk? It's so distracting. Seriously, you pick up something and they be like, and you can hear the empty cup hit the table.
You know what it sounds like. The click. You know what it sounds like.
I was screaming about this, yesterday? Last week? I'm always complaining about this.
Put something in there.
Something. Can we have a bean bag in there? Just something that shows some weight.
Because realistically, if you're doing extras and everything, your body knows that there's nothing in the cup. So it's looking like this.
Exactly.
When it should be like down here with liquid or something inside of the cup.
Give me something.
Please.
Was it Diarra from Detroit?
Yes. I was, first of all, love
empty cups.
And it was just like this. Love that show. If you're not watching it, it's so good. It's on Paramount Plus. Yes. So good. And also Furious on Hulu. This has turned into so good.
So good.
So
like
good.
That good.
Like literally so good.
Okay, period. Drop your movie and TV recommendations in the comments, y'all.
Please. But yes, those are all mine. We need also your pet peeves with props. Specifically props.
I swear. When people don't double check before they start filming.
Yeah.
We can't have a Game of Thrones situation. We can't have
with the coffee cup.
A Starbucks coffee cup.
That's all I look for in movies.
For real.
Just
I'll be on them.
Check. Please check.
And
we can't have the cameraman in World War Z. We can't have
the cameraman in World War Z.
The fact that we didn't catch that until this year is mind-blowing.
I love it. Were we watching the Transformers and there was like some random guy right before an explosion? He was just standing there. I was like, who are you? Who is you?
Some PA. Like,
just standing there.
Gaffer just sitting right there.
No way. No way.
Yeah. So if you have more of those, please let us know because we want to see them. I love those.
Oh, the goose.
They actually make me. There was something in the whole back seat. You could see the big rig for the camera. And they drove up to a gas station.
The Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy, yes.
And the fact that they had to re-edit it and then uploaded the episode on Netflix again, people are like, nah, man. We
remember. The chat remembers.
Snowfall. Literally, you can see the entire crane.
Oh, you can see
the people on the side.
Just like this, watching.
They drove past and everybody looked at the camera.
I get it. Listen, things move really fast on set.
On.
And it's a magic trick to even get anything produced. But that's why I love them. I think it's so funny because really you were able to do this whole thing without any mistakes.
And that many eyeballs watching this episode and no one caught it.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Exactly.
Double check your work always.
Always.
All right. I have my last Reddit. This one is also a relationship advice.
Okay.
I feel disconnected and frustrated because my girlfriend has had a much easier life. My 30 male girlfriend, 30 female of 7 months cries a lot and is generally very sensitive, emotionally and physically. She cries or will get very upset over the smallest inconveniences sometimes. At first, I embraced it because I thought she just was an empath with a really big heart. But I realized that she only cries about her struggles, not other people's. Sorry.
Oh.
Over time, I started to get frustrated by this. I hate comparing, but she has an incredibly easy life compared to mine. I had an abusive childhood, poverty, very little support systems, and lost a ton of people, both family and many childhood friends. She comes from a rich, supportive, loving family, and the only loss or grief she has ever experienced was losing her grandpa 10 years ago. What I've noticed is that our wildly different lives have shaped how we view and handle things differently. Most things that make her cry seem so small to me, and I can't understand why these things upset her so much. I try to be supportive, but I hate the feelings of small resentment growing in me. I feel like an asshole and that she deserves a better partner. Are there any ways that we can work on this together, or is this a genuine incompatibility due to our different lives? We love each other deeply, and I would hate for this to be the reason we don't work out. And before you comment, he made an edit on 2 examples of things that she cries about that he just doesn't understand. So one was she was shopping with her mom and she cried for hours because she found 2 really expensive dresses that she loved, but her mom would only buy her one. Her grandpa died like 10 years ago and she still cries about this often. He emphasizes with this a lot, but it wasn't until the 15th time that she cried about it randomly that I started to feel frustration. Even though he's lost most of his family and a ton of close friends, he doesn't cry.
Okay. So initially I was like, what is she crying about? Because you do kind of seem like an asshole. Like you're being very insensitive. I think it's a little, what it seems like to me is that she maybe had things so easy that when now she's receiving any type of hardship, it's very easy for her to go off the deep end.
Which is unfortunate.
Like your mom wouldn't buy you another dress. And so you're crying about that? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to judge grief. I'm not going to say that she's, she should be over it because it's been 10 years. I'm not going to say that at all. But when it comes to the ticky-tack things, like you weren't able to get that dress, I don't know if I'm going to be as supportive of you in that situation. And what I don't like for OP is that because he's been through so much in his life, he's keeping score with the girlfriend. Like, no, I did this and I did that and you don't see me crying. So why are you crying?
Yeah.
That I don't like because that's something you need to deal with. That's a you thing. And you need to go to therapy and to work through your own trauma because yes, you've been through some traumas, but why are we comparing my trauma to your trauma?
That's valid.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how I was raised. And you hear adults telling kids that same thing. Well, my parents didn't care about me. And this, so it diminishes your feelings.
Right.
And that's wrong.
Yeah. It's disrespectful. And so this is a difficult one for me because I'm like, I don't want you to be judging her for her trauma and how she deals with things. But also, I don't know if we should be crying for 2 hours because your mom didn't buy you a second dress.
It's like,
it's like, ugh.
Yeah. But also, a lot of people, they don't know how to process the emotions. So anytime they're feeling any sort of emotion, it might not be sadness, they start crying. And it's not because they're sad. It's because they just don't know how to process what they're feeling.
Right.
And we say the same thing for people who just process it through anger. It's just like, it's a different thing. And so we have to see why they're crying so often. Can you not process it in a different way? Can you not verbalize what you're feeling? Why are you crying instead of telling me what's wrong or things like that? So it's just like, while I understand he's frustrated that she's crying all the time, why is she crying all the time?
Exactly.
And then for you, have you processed what you've gone through? Because your immediate reaction is resentment towards someone who didn't have the same traumas as you.
Right.
And while is that an angry response? Because you're like, I went through this and I'm with someone who didn't, and I'm angry that you lived such a beautiful life, and how dare you cry?
How dare you?
Because I'm not crying.
Let's just give some respect and credit to everybody who woke up today, who didn't quit.
Yeah.
Because life is a bitch. Like trying to navigate with all these different, variables and people who's gone through some. You don't even know what someone's going through. And they could sit next to them on a train or the bus.
Literally.
And they could just be like, you know what? I'm just going to just off everybody.
I'm done.
Because
and
everyone's
you don't
going
know.
through something.
Yeah. Exactly. And so y'all are up, y'all are here, y'all made it to work, even though I know you didn't want to.
That part.
You went to school, you're here with us having a good time. Like, pat on everybody's back because this shit is hard. I can't eat eggs. Why? The eggs got salmonella in it. And the popsicles.
What's up with everything getting recalled?
I mean, do we want to talk about it?
No.
I know why everything's being recalled.
I'm asking a question I know the answer to for sure. But good Lord.
Seriously, let's put people who know what they're doing back in charge. Okay, next one.
Anyway.
Am I the asshole for not doing free tutoring with my granddaughter?
Okay.
I've been a teacher for over 30 years. I'm a substitute now, and my main source of income is tutoring. I charge $50 an hour for tutoring sessions, and I primarily work with high school students. People pay for my services because I'm good at what I do. My issue is that my daughter-in-law wants me to tutor my granddaughter, Maria, in AP chemistry. She has always struggled with STEM classes. Maria was supposed to complete summer reading for AP chemistry, but didn't. So during the first week of school, she had a test on the summer reading and failed. She is already struggling with the course load, and it seems clear that she will need tutoring if she's going to catch up and succeed in the class. My daughter-in-law called me and asked if I could tutor Maria. I told her I could and that I had openings on Mondays and Wednesdays. I also offered a family discount. Instead of my usual $50 an hour, I would charge $35. That's when the problem started. My daughter-in-law became angry that I wouldn't tutor Maria for free. We got into an argument and she said that because we're family, I should do it without charging. I explained that tutoring is my job and my source of income. If I spend an hour tutoring Maria, that's an hour I could otherwise spend tutoring another student, earning my regular rate. I also felt that offering a discounted family rate was already a reasonable compromise. She ended the call, and afterward, my son contacted me. He said he would pay for Maria's tutoring, but asked me not to tell his wife. I told him no. I don't want to be put in the position of lying to my daughter-in-law or keeping financial arrangements secret from her. I told him that he needs to work this out with his wife because I'm not willing to become involved in a situation where I have to hide things from her. Am I the asshole?
No. If this is my livelihood, you have to respect that coming to me, you are paying me for my job. This is like
my expertise.
You are lucky that you know me personally, that I offered you a discount. And there goes that word again, the family word. Because I'm family, I should do it for free. No, if this is my job, you will pay what I'm asking you to pay.
Yes.
Or you will find somebody else who's probably going to be more expensive. Another thing, does she know that she doesn't have to take an AP class?
Like that's an elective. You can go right back down.
You know, there's honors, which is so much easier, or just the basic level. If chemistry is not your thing, if the sciences are not your thing, babe, you don't have to do AP. And that's another thing. Is she feeling pressure to take AP?
Right.
And also, why did you do the summer reading? Babe.
Seriously, Maria.
Come on. Lock in, babe. But no, I don't think she's in the wrong here, or the OP is in the wrong here. I offered you a discount. If you can't do the discount, that's fine. But I'm going to make sure that I'm good because this is my job.
Exactly. I cannot stand family members who do this. Why are you discounting what I do? This is for a living. First of all, I hate that term for a living. That's so just gross. But anyway, this is what I do to make money. This is how I pay my bills. And you are going to take a couple of sessions away from me per week for free?
For free? Because of what?
No, I make $50 an hour. That's the rate. I could charge you $50, but I offered you $35.
Right.
So that's a nice little discount.
Yeah.
And for people to do that, hey, I came up with this idea. Can you write it for me?
Like
the amount of times that I've been asked to write something for free. Do you realize this is how I make my money?
God.
I don't understand these questions.
Oh my God.
It's just diminishing everything you do. Like, honestly, it sucks. I tell people all the time, like, I'm going to start something. I'm going to, do this YouTube channel. Do not tell your family.
Don't tell your anybody. Family. Pull up when everything is done and finished and prepped and you're good. And you're like multiple months in it. Maybe even a year.
Exactly.
Don't tell anyone.
I'm not going to tell you, and if it shows up on your For You page, that means it was made for you. If not, because people don't support you like that. And this is not even a creative field. This is tutoring.
It is like A plus B equals C.
Exactly.
Pay
just to help.
Or she fails.
And OP's son.
Yourself.
Exactly.
That part.
It's so easy.
Right. Since it takes no time and it's all light work, people, oh my God, even family, which is mind blowing, they see the process that goes into doing what you do and they still think it's not even that big of a deal.
It's not that big a deal.
Isn't that mind blowing?
It is.
The hours upon hours, if it's like a creative thing or something that you have to work on and really dial in, and they're like, just do it because.
No.
I don't understand that.
No.
And the thing about art, people will say whether or not they value it based on whether or not they know it. So,
yes.
So what have you written that I know?
That I know.
Who the hell are you?
That's the number one
because
question.
you're the standard.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's
Anything
you?
I know? I'm like, no, stop.
Because what big person are you? That's what I'm trying to ask. Like,
It's in those moments that I wish I wrote smut so I could be like, I don't know. Do you like ogres? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, I could really just like
Sidebar. Are we all watching the Wicker movie? Go ahead and let us know.
We are watching the Wicker
Are we sat
movie.
for the Wicker movie?
We are watching it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of creepy though?
No.
Isn't that kind of freaky though?
It is freaky. I never yuck anybody's yum.
But like... All right, y'all. I believe our wonderful editor put a Q&A poll in there. So we're going to go and we're going to read a couple. Let's see what we got going on. Winifred Ford, hello and thank you, asked, any advice on how to strengthen your child's self-talk and confidence?
Oh, this is a great question.
Great question.
Because I had horrible self-talk.
We are not therapy.
We are not therapists. Let me say that off the jump. This is just my opinion and my experience as a mother. Okay. So I had terrible self-talk growing up. A lot of women my age did. There was a lot of negative depictions of women's bodies and our role in life. And so we spoke, if you weren't a size nothing and, and can wear low-rise pants and crop tops, then you weren't valuable.
Yeah.
So I had really negative self-talk and I had to teach myself this. But before I even taught myself, I taught my girls. So I did not let them speak negatively about their hair, their nose, their skin color. You are beautiful exactly the way that you came into the world, and you say it over and over. They're going to get tired of it. They're going to tell you to please be quiet. They're going to frown at you and be like, ugh. But when they go in the quiet spaces, they're going to hear your voice in their head instead of their negative, or maybe also. So it's not just their negative talk voice, but they just have to know that you think they are gorgeous, they are beautiful, the sun rises and sets out of their ass, and they could be like, whatever, you're my mom, of course you think that. Fucking right. And I'm going to keep telling you. And then also, if they have a dad that's present, make sure he tells them too, because it really does help when that comes from a male. Because a lot of time, the negative depiction is because of how they feel they're viewed to males. So if he could say something, that'd be great. But honestly, it's just love on them. A lot of the answers to being like a parent and being a good parent is just like to love on them.
Love bombing is the answer.
Just so much love. So much love. Yeah. They literally are going to push you away, but it's like, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, it's the standard now. Good answer. Thank you. All right. Danielle M. Ross, 97. Do you have any advice for writing scripts for a baby indie filmmaker? I have so many ideas, but get stuck on how to even start.
Yeah, I understand that. Also, don't call yourself a baby writer. You are a screenwriter, okay? If you write, you are a writer.
Period.
All right? So number one, and honestly, just for me, I get a ton of ideas. And if I have committed to writing one idea, then when the other ones come, I take a second, I write down all of my thoughts that pertain to that idea, and then I put it away. So it exists somewhere and I can come back to it. But you have to really just be like, I'm just going to write this one thing. And I'm sorry, what was the full question?
Any advice for a baby filmmaker? And they have a lot of ideas and they just can't really.
Yeah, I'd say as far as the ideas, like really just commit to one and then finish that and then go, because you can have 15 unfinished screenplays, but just finish one.
Right.
Like finish it. And then rewrite, do a couple rounds of rewrites, and then move on.
Right.
Because I think a lot of times people with their first screenplay, they want to rewrite it 1,000,000 times and they had, this is my one thing and it has to be perfect. It's not going to be. I can just like release the stress from yourself. It's going to be real shitty until it's not. And that's okay. And then you just move on to the next one and write that one really shitty until it's not. And then keep going and keep going. Like, don't put too much pressure on one script, because especially you have a ton of ideas. Like, let's move on.
Period. Thank you. Let's see. Kamika Scott, I believe. My boyfriend and I started a podcast recently. How do you decided what you were going to do on the podcast and what your format was?
So I think we talked about this before. This idea came through our producer. It was originally going to be Trinity and producer, because they're both Libras and they are the same person. And I always thought they would be really, really funny on screen. And I am not an in front of camera person. So when it turned around to be me, I was like,
wait.
But just having the two generations was always a really good idea to us, because there's so many things and they're always fighting between gens. But if we could be like, this is how we come together. And this is also how we see things differently in a loving relationship and a loving setting, then we always thought that would be really cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. And in terms of format, producer was always like, we got to go live, bro. We got to like talk to y'all directly because it's you can't beat it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's less work in post for our editor too.
Yes.
So that's a thing to consider from like a technical standpoint. If you go live, less things to edit in the future. But also there's not an experience of getting to actually see y'all's reactions to the Reddits, read y'all's comments while it's happening. It is just, it's better. And people listening are like, oh, wait, hang on.
I missed out on that.
So from a technical standpoint, if you just make everything up front and then go live, it's a little easier.
It's actually pretty fun.
You know? All right. I believe we can do like one or two more. Yeah. Oh, sorry, y'all. There's a bunch of them in here. Thank you so much. I think Nye M. Davis, let me know if I pronounced that right. Advice for someone with a rocky relationship with both parents.
And that one's difficult because I don't know all the details. And so if it's abusive, I'd say just like run, go no contact. Don't feel any type of way about it. Find your own community. But I mean, if it's something that you want, if it's a relationship that is not where you want it to be, but you want it, have you had a conversation? Can there be some kind of an open discussion about where things are lacking and where you'd want them to be? But I'd also say to not be afraid to choose yourself. And if things aren't going the way that you want them to go and you're feeling pain and you're feeling neglect, then it's okay to go find the family and the community that you want.
Absolutely. I agree. And I want to second that by being like, when it comes to the people in your life, this is the place where you can be the most selfish because it is about you in this situation. And it is about how other people are treating you because this is your decision about how you want to be treated and how, you know, the people that you want around in your life. So really, if you want to make a pros and cons list, do that. Actually make a list. Is there more benefits to having this person in my life or is there more negatives? And just establish if you want to deal with that or not. Because you have the right to be selfish about this.
Absolutely.
So we talked about it like 1,000 times in just this episode, but in general, family is just a word. They have to earn that part. And if you have a rocky relationship with both of your parents because they're not treating you the way that you should be treated, I'm sorry, but you don't deserve that energy and you have to go and find the energy that is good for you and good for your mental health and your heart.
Exactly. 100%. Yeah. Okay,
all right.
We'll keep going.
I have one more. Ooh, there's a lot for you, Mom.
Oh, no.
A lot of writing ones, I will say. Let's see. Raka Richard, I think. Question for Danielle. Do you have tips for someone who does not like to write, but creates stories in their head often?
I'm going to let you in on a secret. Most writers don't like writing. Screenwriters, I'll say. I'm not sure about novelists. It's a lot of words to write if you don't like writing. But I'd say about 50-50 screenwriters, you ask them if they actually enjoy writing, and they'd be like, no, I like having written. And so I am on the side of liking to write. I feel like I'm a better version of myself if I've gotten some writing done. But if you don't like to write, but you really have these ideas and you want to get them out, you just got to muscle through. You just got to find the process that works for you. Like, when are you the most creative, the most productive? Is it in the morning? Is it in the night? Then schedule your life around getting that done at that time. Are you good in small spurts? Are you good in long times where you just zone out once a week where you write for 10 hours or every day for an hour? Then figure out what works for you and do that, because then you'll be the most productive because you don't like it. Yeah, these are really great. We can keep going a few more.
Let's see. For the Q&A, for the Q&A, have you always been so close and open as a family? I love seeing healthy family dynamics, and it's one of the most comforting parts of the podcast.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. Again, it's literally always been that way, probably because like our parents and who they are, and them like growing up and realizing exactly what they wanted for their kids and what they didn't want for their kids. And so they made that adjustment. I can say that like for a lot of people and Gen X in general, for people that I've met who are Gen X, they've decided very strictly what they wanted for their kids and for their grandchildren based on their experiences. And you see that a lot with tough generations, people who've gone through a lot of stuff, that they really make sure that their kids don't go through the same thing. And so because of that love and because they just wanted to make sure that we were okay constantly, we felt that love constantly. And it wasn't like they were hiding things from us. They were always very open with us. And then again, the love bombing. And it's just like, they're always here for us no matter what. And there was never a doubt in our mind. And so there wasn't like friction, because there wasn't like a leave me alone or I'm different than you. And they're just like, let's be open that we've gone through the same things you have. We're here for you if you need support, and we love you always. And that just made it okay.
And I will add that they are here by choice.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
It was always the point to be that once they became adults, that they would choose to be adults around us, you know, because you don't have to, you know, and we're thankful for them in our lives. They were great kids, but they're even better adults now. So, you know, it's worth it in the end. And plus, we also had them young.
Very
we were
young.
married young, you know, out of college. And so, you know, taking care of kids at that age is crazy.
Well, because you grow up together.
Yeah.
We're growing. We grew up with y'all. We figured stuff out, and we were like, hey, guess what I learned? That's basically what it ended up being. And I met a friend yesterday, and I told her, I was like, you raised children to get to this stage, the stage that we are in right now, where you guys are adults, you're taking care of yourself, but you actually enjoy spending time with us. So the benefit of having these adults around us is, it's so great.
Like, as a kid, it's always great to hear that your parents genuinely rock with you. You're like, okay, as I'm growing and like figuring out what I like and everything that may be different than what my parents like or whatever, they're still like, so we love that you like it.
Right.
And it's cool.
And we're going to learn it too. When they were growing up, we learned all sorts of stuff. We were like, sure, let's do it.
And it's just, it's just loving these people as people, not your parents or not your kids, but as individual people, and respecting each other for who we are. And it just makes it a loving environment always.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you guys so much for submitting those questions. We do a Q&A literally every Thursday. So come for that one.
I'm ready. And if you want to put it later in the comment section, if we can answer, we will.
Yeah.
But,
Absolutely.
But come and join us for more Thursdays. We have a great time.
We do. Wait, before I forget, we are going live on Sunday.
Yes.
And we're doing our like true crime situation. This time we're talking about American Murder, Gabby Petito.
Yes.
It is a Netflix documentary. So go ahead and do your research, babes, and then come join us on Sunday at 8 p.m.
Yep.
PST. I almost said 8 a.m. because Tuesday and Thursday.
Yes.
Anyway, but Tuesday and Thursday we do our episodes, and come join us for 8 a.m. for the chaos, the cackles. We're usually really, really tired because it's like, hey.
I just woke up.
Yeah. Coffee just hitting our bloodstream, but it's usually really fun, and we always love speaking to y'all directly. So thank you guys so much. Again, Patreon episode every Friday, so come please join us for that one. It's literally additional Reddits all the time. Producers all up on the mic, so you get to hear him. We also have hypothetical situations. It's a ton of fun, so please come join us for that one.
The one that drops tomorrow, I will admit I was on one. There was a lot going on, so come and join us. We had a good time.
But like, we love it. All right, Weirdo Society, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see y'all on Sunday. Bye.